I want to start with investment do's and don'ts. A lot of investors, maybe first-time investors, are watching this interview from the outside saying, I don't even know where to begin. Yeah. What is some early advice you might give to an investor like that, considering getting involved with the game?
Well, one, I would say temper your expectations. I think we go on social media. The vast majority is everybody's getting rich quick, right? I don't know if it's some meme stocks or Reddit or whatever, but I think at the end of the day, be disciplined, be consistent. And I think you want to actually start out by budgeting. Because I don't think, the philosophy is, so let me start off with $1,000 and try to make $1 million next year and I'm good to retire, right? The idea is getting rich, but over time by being consistent and disciplined. So by starting out with the budget, you actually know how much money you could actually invest on a monthly basis. And from there, I'd start off with the most diversified portfolio possible, starting off with index funds. And if you want to get deliver some alpha, right, you could say, which stocks I actually want to single-handedly select. But I think by starting out being diversified, having the right mindset and temper your expectations, I think you'll be good.
How important is, especially for a first-time investor, to do their homework before they even throw any money into the game, right? To make sure that they are dotting their I's, they're crossing their T's, that they could say, I'm making an investment, yes, but I'm doing so from an educated point of view.
I think it's very important, right? I think a pitcher doesn't go out there on the mound without at least warming up, right? What people need to understand is investing is professionals, right? Obviously, we're sitting here trying to, build wealth through investing, and a lot of people are doing it passively. But for the people that are trying to actively invest, trading stock options, trading futures, and day trading, etc., you got to understand that you're going against true professionals that are controlling trillions of dollars of capital, right? Some of the top institutional security funds. And so what you have to ask yourself is, if I'm going in a game with LeBron and I've never done any homework, he's gonna score 90 points on me, right? Sure. And so I think it's very important to do your homework, because you don't want to get out there and lose your money, and as a result, you find yourself saying, oh, I never want to invest again.
Let's talk crypto specifically, because this has just been a world that's been on fire, and you're talking about wild volatility, upswings and downswings as well. And I think that's something that a lot of investors say, I don't want to be on the outside looking in. There's a lot of FOMO that happens in terms of especially the big coins that are trading. Where do you advise people start, even if that's in terms of doing your crypto-specific homework? They're saying, hey, a name like BTC or Ethereum, I want to be involved. I don't even necessarily know where my emphasis should be.
Almost the same way we think about first investing in the stock market, right? How do I get a hold of the best company? So the first thing we say is, let's get the S&P 500. You're going to have 500 of America's best companies. I think you want to have the same concept, right? The same strategy when you're going to crypto. And that is, how do I get the best cryptocurrencies? Obviously, there are thousands of cryptos. I want to say like over 5,000 right now. Might even be more, right? The idea is saying, one, let me understand what I'm investing in. Let me do the homework. The same way, we're not getting on the mound without taking some warm-ups, right? Mm-hmm. But at the same token, you want to say, what does Bitcoin do? What does Ethereum do? And if those are the two best, let me own a little bit of it. Once again, we're scaling in, we're dollar cost averaging, we're buying a little bit on a monthly basis, but also you got to understand what your risk tolerance is. Mm-hmm. If you're 70 years old and you're trying to retire tomorrow, or better yet, if you're 60 years old and you're trying to retire tomorrow, I'm not telling you put 100% of your portfolio on Bitcoin. Mm-hmm. Absolutely not. It's one of the most volatile assets in the world. Crypto is one of the most volatile asset classes, right? So what you're saying is, be truthful with yourself. What is my risk tolerance? What is my investment horizon? Mm-hmm. And from there, now you're saying, okay, my overall portfolio allocation, maybe I want to put 5 or 10% in crypto, because you have to understand it is very normal for crypto to go down 50%.